Stop scrolling. Something big is happening, and most people still don't know about it. Welcome to Kuchalo, the place where you get the most interesting stories, updates, and viral moments from around the world, all in under a minute. Every day, millions of videos go viral on the internet, but the truth is, only a few actually matter. That's why we filter the noise and bring you the most important, shocking, and trending stories you should know. From breaking news and internet trends to unbelievable moments caught on camera, Kuchalo keeps you updated with fast, engaging, and easy-to-watch content. Whether you have 1 minute or 5, you'll always leave with something interesting to talk about. So if you love quick updates and viral stories, hit subscribe and follow Kuchalo, because the next big story might be just one video away.
So today I'm very excited because I'm joined by my childhood friend, Millie Beauty, popularly known as Millie Beauty. She is a lady who has, I think, doesn't need much of an introduction in the Zambian circles. Sit back, relax, and let me introduce my good friend, Millie Beauty.
Yay! I'm okay. Good to see you, Noah. Good to see
Yeah,
you.
it's been a
How are
while. It's
you?
been a while. Well,
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
I've been hiding up.
Yes. Hi,
I'm hiding.
Kuchalo. How are you, everybody?
Oh, good. Yeah, so hey Millie, it's been a while. I think I last saw you back in 2014. You know, it's amazing how time flies. And prior to that, it must have been in the 90s. So it's been a while. So for those who don't know who Millie is, tell us a little bit about your background, because I know you're a media person. Tell us a little bit about what people don't know. Tell us a little bit about the childhood days of Millie Beauty.
Okay, first of all, I would love to ask you a question. When we
Mhm,
were growing up,
mhm.
did you ever, because I used to hear, did you ever, is it me or my sister that you had a crush on?
I think, you know, in those days, I had a crush on you. I don't even remember. Where is your sister, by the way?
She's in the Copper Belt. And now they moved to Choma. So she's staying in Choma. She's a teacher, by the way.
Oh, she's a teacher. Oh, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
those stories back in those days. I remember those days. Tenzolanga nako chekutali chat. Gelo. Oh yeah, I remember those days. Yeah,
Yeah.
tell everybody that I had a crush on you.
Noah had a crush on me when we were growing up. Yes, I've said it, period. And the funny thing is, we were literally neighbors.
Yeah.
I used to say in the street, Sogolo, and then they were behind.
Yes.
And Noah's father was a very well-known figure, of course. Noah was a quiet guy, like a quiet young boy, very handsome. I can't take that from him, you know.
Takula manje. Takula manje.
Yeah, so his father's name was Mr. Njovu, and that's where they had a fleet of shops, and that's where we used to buy our things. Me, my Kepi Zulu, Vela Noah,
Mhm.
all of us just blend in like that. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah,
he had a
we'll
crush on
bring
me.
actually Makebi Zulu, will bring, because I'm trying to get in touch with him. I lost contact with him. So I think we
I'll
need to
send
bring
you his
Makebi
number.
on a different. Oh, good. I need to get in touch because he's also doing great things out there. So K Square
Too
Power.
much. Mhm.
Hmm.
Of course, man.
Oh yeah. No,
It
we've
is
come a
what
long.
it is. And you know me coming from a background where coming. Who was my father? Noah. You know how my father was. He was a
Oh
very
yeah.
popular person.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
growing
Eh,
up, we had a soft life, really.
Yeah. I think yeah, you want to check your audio, make sure at least because we want people to catch everything you're saying. Hmm.
Yeah, my audio is okay because I'm using these glasses. So they have I don't know if you
Oh,
can hear me.
oh, you're using high tech. You know, me, these are just regular glasses. You are using sophisticated
No, these
ones.
are high tech.
Oh,
Yes.
no, I think I need to catch up because
Yeah.
mine are just the regular ones. So I think I need to keep up with the
Yeah,
times.
you can get these and then they put the lens in there so you can see
Oh,
properly.
okay. Oh no, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So now, back in the days, Nkudala, in the 90s, tachoka patadi, tachoka patadi. So
Yes. Yes.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and so your sister is in. You say she's a teacher in what? Southern
She's
Province.
teaching in Lufwanyama in the Copper Belt.
California. Oh, what does she
Yeah,
teach?
charity. Oh, sciences.
Oh, I would love to get in touch, Nikodala, Nikodala. How about Ndan? Esnat?
Esnat is in Tanzania. She was here 2 months ago. Yeah.
She's still there. Yeah, because I remember last time she was there.
No, I remember everybody.
Oh, Kaidi, it's you can't, those were the good days back in those days. Now things have changed now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we live in different parts of the world. It's not like she's in
Yeah.
Tanzania and
She's in,
Charity in Southern
yeah.
Province. At least you guys, you are out there. So now
Mm-hmm.
talk to us a little bit. How did you find yourself in this space of the products that you are selling? Because we've heard a lot of reports about your products, people loving them. How did you tell us your journey? How did you get started?
Well, when my father died, I was in Mansa at that time.
Hmm.
I wasn't in Counter Square,
Hmm.
and after he died, my mother was left alone, and my father, he had a lot of property, stage two
Yeah.
Kuja, and we built a very big house. We're the first ones.
Hmm.
Manga chinyumba kuja kuli
Oh yeah, I remember.
what's
I
that?
remember. They used to be the
Yeah,
banana like
my
across the
bananas
road.
kuli
Yeah, I remember. There used to be a lot of
I
bananas. They were
remember
cut
that
down.
woman. You
Hmm.
remember that
Oh yeah,
woman,
I,
the
I
one they used
remember.
to call Wasunga Mapusi.
Oh yeah, Waja Wajimai. I remember. I remember.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So we're the first ones to build a house over there because
Hmm.
my father was actually Kenneth Kaunda's right hand man,
Right hand man.
So after
Yes.
he died, yeah, 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 yeah. So after
Hmm.
he died, we went through a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got married, after I got married, moving forward, I lost my husband in 2011,
Hmm.
and I had 4 children to take care of, and I was
Hmm.
literally just a housewife. I couldn't depend on my mother because, I had my brothers when Akatshinga,
Yeah.
Abdeo,
Yeah.
na
Hmm.
idea,
Hmm.
So I thought to myself, it's hectic. My mother joined politics. She was with Mwanawasa. From Mwanawasa, she went to Rupia. From Varupia, she joined UPND.
Hmm.
Yeah, the current UPND regime.
Hmm.
So she did quite a good job raising us. I was married, and my husband was taking care of me because I married into a family where my Bapongoshi
Hmm.
was a deputy minister of mess and trade,
Yeah.
and he became a diplomat in Tanzania, and it was a good family, you know. They came from money, yeah, and I'm not coming from a family where we would, very well, was very hardworking. Yeah, so after that, it was quite hard. Singaende kuliwa mai, pepa koya soti. Father left
Yeah.
a fleet of shops,
Mm-hmm.
So because those shops were not in our hands, I had to go to my father's young brother, Uncle Kerson. He used to
Yeah.
live in Choma and beg for a place where I could trade, So I I didn't go to school, yeah, cosmetology and things like that, college, cosmetology, whatever, skincare and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember just saying, Father, you're going to take care of these kids. I don't know how, but you're going to take care of these things. This man has died. He didn't leave a house for us, but
Mm-hmm.
Yahuwah made a way. All right. And I waited for a month.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister, she knew that I wanted to start up a hair salon because if you remember, Noah, my mother used to plait hair.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I had an idea of kupomba sis and whatnot. So I called my sister Charity and said, Banko Kerson, one pass a shop, but libema utensils, like not utensils, um,
Mm-hmm.
equipment for me
The
to use
necessary
in
equipment. Yes.
the hair
Mm-hmm.
salon. That's how she sent over 2 dryers and when she sent them, yes, the necessary equipment. So that's how I opened that shop. Musho mwenzeni mpando, mwenzeni baby vonse.
Mm-hmm.
We just started. And after I started, as the career that I had chosen to do, I
Mm-hmm.
had no idea. Ninango guarda pansi no pempera before. So I asked for wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
like Solomon. Then he gave me wisdom. I became one of the first people who did dreadlocks in Kaunda Square Stage 1. I used to
Mm-hmm.
put nails. I don't know where the knowledge was coming from, but I did.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of the best. I started doing eyelashes when they were not even popular. Makeup and things like that. I
Mm-hmm.
actually did the makeup for my young sister there on her wedding day. So as we are going forward into Baba Vambongala slow, I opted into drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I found myself drinking a lot with my sister Lily. She would
Yeah.
take me, she said I was the best because I couldn't do one. So I was first the walls shook me, taenda taumwa na kumnyanja juicy na mopepa na fuaka pita. I never did drugs in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Mm-hmm.
started smoking cigarettes. From there, there was a certain man of God I had met earlier. Then he came back and started base. Then
Oh.
you're having shops around the world and you are going to
Okay.
be
Yeah.
known.
Millie, your audio is in and out. So
I
yeah.
don't
So
know
yeah,
how
your audio is
that
in
man
and
was
out.
able to.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, because at some point it's cutting in and out. So you're talking about like you started drinking because I think the drinking. Would you say? I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot. Would you say it's part of more like the depression after your husband died, or it was like what do you think caused the drinking?
Exactly. I would call it depression at the time because I didn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I was going through, I could not understand. But now I do. I think
Mm-hmm.
it was depression. So after the man of God, that day I remember very well. In the
Mm-hmm.
morning, Lily came to fetch me and said, Prophet Banda is looking for you. I had
Mm-hmm.
a hangover. And I was like, what the hell? Where are you taking me? She
Mm-hmm.
says, Imaukani, and I woke up. and we went to see Prophet Banda, and he prophesied upon seeing me.
Mm-hmm.
Long time, prophet, you're wasting my time in my head. You know, I'm tired. I was partying the whole night. I need to go back and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I'm seeing you running cosmetic shops, and they will be all around the world, and you're going to be known all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
What is this person
Prophet
talking about?
Banda.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Nichani, you know? And after he prophesied, we prayed about it. I went home, and that word just kept pounding. Like, what was he saying? It's like he had planted a seed, and that seed just started to germinate right there and then. And when I reached home, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be known all around the world. Well, then I went to my dressing table. I had a few oils there. I mixed them up, and that was my first post
Oh.
on social media, on my profile, Facebook.
The beginning. So Prophet Banda, I mean, you were drinking, had a hangover, and Prophet Banda says, hey, you're gonna be a rock star, you're gonna be pretty much popular, seen around the world.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you went back, and then did you believe what he said at the time or no?
I was like, I'm tired. I need
Like,
to
hey,
go home and
with
sleep.
some
What am
hangover.
I even doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I am so tired. What are
I
you
wanna see.
saying? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. But after I got home,
Mm-hmm.
I realized what he was trying to tell me, and I did exactly what he told me because my father, used to like those zola things like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember. I remember.
No sweat at Teranga.
Mm-hmm. You know, we should have
So
actually
I had an idea.
put a picture. We should have put a picture for people to see.
And I have one on my Facebook. I'm gonna search for it and I'll
Yeah.
send for you. You can just put it up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I worked with the oils that I had and I posted on my profile.
Mm-hmm.
So after posting now, because Elias at the time was at the Copperbelt University, so I
Yeah.
wasn't into these internet things, internet, the technology, So he says, in fact, when I posted, I saw the outcome because he told me I'm seeing you at a mall.
Mm-hmm.
Pamo paja uzankala na shop ikulu. So I'm thinking to myself, what more is he talking about?
Yeah.
And Noah, trust me, you won't believe this.
And
You know how
this
to
was
drive.
Prophet Banda, right? Prophet Banda said you would
Yes,
have a.
Prophet Banda, he's late. May his soul rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh.
now, after prophesying now, the following day, now prophecy coming to pass. Me, I got into my smoker.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, before that, let me take you up behind a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
Yeah. Yeah.
how to drive
Mm-hmm.
in town, but I had a driver's license. I went for tests. Now, I just had a driver's license. I dreamt how to drive around the dream. So the following morning after the prophecy now, actually as I dreamed, I went directly into town along Freedom Way and I parked outside the mall.
Mm-hmm.
That is how my business started. And after I parked outside the mall, I called my brother. Elias, kunamba business, manja business, drag passes na bwanji. Nothing. I'm thinking of my sister's name. She's Lily. You know Lily, yeah? You know Bajabanti Banga Benzo.
Yeah, I remember her. Yes.
The young mother, the young Badwali, Kuzafu Kuja. So now I'm thinking, should I, Lily? Millie.
Mhm.
What should I name it? So when I called my brother, he said, iwe, bakuzivatinduwe Millie Kaunda Square stage one. So check
Mhm.
the internet of me. And that's how we came up with Millie Beauty products.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, I think you see, it's
Yeah.
good from the prophecy. I guess it came true because everything, like you're saying, it's pretty much like now where
Mhm.
you are. So it's good for people to have this
Mhm.
background information because you see, when people see you as Millie Beauty, they don't know what was happening before, when you had those two dryers starting out there in
Mhm.
Counter Square,
Mhm.
and then
It was
now
hard.
you are where you are. So it's good. So let's take a short break, and then we'll be right back, and with our special guest, the one and only Millie Beauty, who has become a celebrity around the world. I think when you talk
Mhm.
about Millie Beauty, even Kuno, Vakuziva Millie, that, oh, Millie Beauty, Timuziva.
Mhm.
So, and you know, Bantu, and we'll talk about your products, but let's take a short break and then we'll be right back.
Welcome to Kuchalo, your leading online hub
Okay.
for Zambians at home and abroad. Kuchalo is a trusted source of news, lifestyle, and practical information tailored for Zambians near and far. What we are: a platform designed by Zambians for Zambians and friends of Zambians. Tight-knit, inclusive, and Ubuntu-powered. We bring you the latest news, travel and tourism insights, investment opportunities, educational resources, and uplifting diaspora stories. A community-focused, non-political space celebrating our heritage. What we offer: community stories, diasporans making an impact, a bias-free zone, calm, factual, resonance over sensationalism. Our approach is Ubuntu first, content that strengthens community, celebrates heritage, and brings people together. Clarity, relevance, and inclusivity. Voices from Zambia and the global Zambian family. Where you'll find us: in Zambia, the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, South Africa, and everywhere in between. Kuchalo keeps you informed, connected, and inspired. Join the Kuchalo community today.
All right, so if you're just joining us, this is your host, Noah Ndlovu, talking to the one and only Millie Beauty. Millie Beauty is a childhood friend. We grew up in the same area, and it's just good to connect and talk about the good memories. So, those who have not subscribed to the channel, you want to make sure that you subscribe, hit the like, follow button so that at least you are kept informed of great stories like the one we are having here now with Millie Beauty. So you want to make sure that at least you hit the like and follow button, and it helps with the algorithms. And also share with your friends. Share with your friends. You have all heard about the products that Millie has out there. So we have the one and only Millie Beauty in person with us, joining us, sharing her story, her journey, how she started, and how she got to where she is. So we'll be right back with Millie Beauty. All right, so we are back with Millie Beauty talking about her journey into the entrepreneur space. So, Millie, now after you got to somebody, the prophet tells you about you owning some store at the mall. You drive
Mhm.
yourself. You went into town, and what
Mhm.
happens after that?
I'm parked in front of a mall.
Hmm.
So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm gonna park this car on the street.
Hmm.
That man told me it's at the mall. So this is where my shop is, in the car with my few products. I
Hmm.
think I had two serums in there.
Hmm.
The first product that I made were two serums. And I would call clients passing. and the internet was going wild, because of how I used to look. People would call me Gecko and whatnot. And that's in 2011, 12, 13,
Mhm.
2013, 14. Yeah, I didn't care about that. My focus was on providing for the kids. Plus, I had adopted 4 orphans whom I didn't even know. They had no background. I didn't do the whatever, but I kept them under my roof. So I had to take care of those people. My focus was making sure their well-being was best taken care of. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
So I
yeah.
stayed on the streets for 5 years.
Mhm.
I mingled with street vendors. What do you call it?
Which one? The street people, street marketeers.
I've never studied psychology. Yeah.
Mhm.
Street kids. No, my street but
Oh, the
vajoenzotoka
street kids.
muchivodya vafana vakiri
Oh,
namatires and whatnot. I would sit down with them and ask them questions, their background.
mhm.
They would come from broken homes, some were coming from good homes, but they just needed that lift. Muntu akambechape bwino life yao. And
Yeah.
I can testify it worked. Right now, we've got about 4 to 5 children that went back to school, stopped doing drugs, and they're doing well. They completed their school and they're working now and
That
stopped doing that.
that's good. I think it's always good, when you are doing something to help uplift other people's lives. And because, sometimes mostly when people make it, we forget where we come from. And I think it's good to always keep in touch with those who are still struggling, because it reminds you of what life is. And also it gives you some sort of direction and purpose. So now, fast forward, you are a household name with all kinds of products. What type of products do you have, and what do they do?
Okay, I must correct the first sentence you said.
Mhm.
It's not a herbal. Okay, what I do basically, I started from skincare.
Mm,
From skincare, I had a revelation where I used to make this juice. I had to make this juice that
mhm.
contains things that we use in garlic. Of course, I won't mention the other stuff, but the key ingredients are ginger and garlic.
Yeah.
So I had that revelation and I started
Mhm.
making it. It's not a herbal, it's not a
Oh,
supplement, it's a beverage.
Mwabonwa kujisijas kwatutambula benzu mbuli beso tatusala olani kuno mipiga yesu njisangu na utambula benzu. The pot continues to boil until another plate is added to the table. Even if the embers underneath the pot have now turned into ashes, united by 72 drums of tangs, Bembas dance together as one. Lozis dance with nature. Ngonis dance too, and Tongas follow each line. The drums we dance to were carved by hands that no longer breathe, yet they still teach our feet the rhythm. People of different tongues laugh together, and they no longer regard each other as strangers but as cousins. We are like a canoe, using the strength of many hands to paddle across borders with stories encoded in our chitenge. The daily drink of a farmer is their sweat. When it rains, maize will grow, but it never grows by itself, because maize has a memory of hands that helped it grow and of the earth which it grew upon. Wealth is counted by the number of hands reaching for heshima. Don't search for us on the map. Instead, look for us in how a hand reaches out before a name is spoken. Search for us in how we fold our flag into our voices and say, Zambia Kuchalo.
Yeah, so for this product, so for some of us who are not in Zambia, how do people access, or how do people how can they get the product?
We do send via DHL. Yeah. So Millie Beauty products sends all around the world. We've got a distributor in the United Kingdom. We had a distributor in the US, but she's no longer there. So we do send. And shipping is about 3 days. And the only thing the client needs to do is send a shipping money, then they will have the product in 3 days.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and then I see you have also some testimonials here, people receiving positive feedback and they're happy with the products. And you can see here, these are just some of the testimonials for people who have used the products. It shows that at least people can take time to write a review, so people must be happy with the product. Where do we go from here? I know you are a busy person. I'm just happy that we had time to discuss and share and reconnect after a very long time. So what else do you want people to know as we are now finalizing our conversation? You've already... Okay.
Noah,
Mhm.
first of all, my first question to you is, do you still have a crush? I know, I'm just joking.
You know, okay. Let me write down. First one, yes.
Secondly, is why isn't the world investing into this juice? Because I think in America, where there's a lot of opportunities, a person like me would have been elevated to places where I had never been because of the testimonies that we have on the Sarah juice.
Mhm.
So why aren't people investing into the business? They need
Okay.
to invest into this business.
Yeah. So let me go to the first question. Obviously, no, you see, I'm still loving you from afar. I'm still loving you from afar. The crush will always be there. Okay. Tiopa vangakuchaye bene bamunzi.
The sugar.
No.
The sugar.
Yeah, no, otherwise, yeah, Millie and I, we come a long way. We grew up in the same area. She was my childhood crush. I can say it up here on the media. Yeah, and then now the second question is, I think, you see, this is part of the reason why we're doing this program, so that at least we can share, we can alert, we can
Need investors.
people, so that these people now, when they watch the show, they'll be able to see how they can get involved. So you are looking for investors to pump in money. So I think there should be, because you see, people like, I didn't even know that you are looking for investors to come on board. So I think this is something that we'll be able to share with people, and I'm sure people will be in touch. So now, how can people get in touch? Let's say somebody is interested with the products. How do they get in touch with you?
Okay, they can get in touch with me via my email, which is miriamnamsokweturner@gmail.com, or they can contact me via WhatsApp And my number is +260-970-889-657. +260
Okay.
889-657.
Okay. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll be able to attach the email, I think, in the with the programming itself, so that as people find it down there below, how to get in touch with Millie. So
We are
Millie,
looking at a multi-billion investment here, where we
yeah,
can produce in bulk monies. People testify.
yeah,
Because
it's
there are some
important.
people who buy testimonies, but we
Mhm.
don't.
That's good. That's good. I think the product speaks for itself. It's been a while. I think I last spoke to Maccabi when back at Monali, but prior to that, it was back then. It's been a while, so I think I'm happy for.
We go a long way back with Maccabi and
Oh yeah.
you know, you were this person. I don't know how to describe you, but you were this person who was, you know,
No, I was pretty reserved. I think
low-key. You were very reserved. Like when I
very.
came to find out, your brother told me
Mm,
my brother had a crush on you, and I was like,
mm.
what? You know, because you never showed it out there.
You know, tenze kaipaja tenze vana tenze kuyopa. You know, I didn't even know. One thing that I think I never even told you, back then in the 90s, your dad had told me, because I think that my dad had passed by then in 98. So he said, young man, find a school, and this is true. Your father told me, look at the colleges, and then you come back and let me know which one you want to go with. So I had gone to Evelyn Horn, I think at the time. I just wanted to see if I could do like a little course or something. And unfortunately, before I can get to him, your father had passed. So that was unfortunate. I just want you to know that at least I always remember your dad telling me, hey, Noah, go to school, find a college, and then I'll pay for you. So I just want you to know that I mean, because I didn't get a chance to share with you. So at least now you know your father was obviously, I mean, somebody that he did well, worked with Kaunda and Chiluba, and we miss him.
Maccabi used to look at my father, even up to now, as a role model. Maccabi has helped me in a number of things. And this is just me appreciating him, nothing to do with political affiliation. My thank you goes out to Honorable Chipoka as well. He's the man of the people, because when I look at him, he looks alike with Maccabi, and he's got a good heart. So, yeah.
Good. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, those who are joining, watching from afar, I think Millie is referring to Maccabi, because Maccabi, Millie, and myself, we grew up in the same area, and we know each other from back home. So it's not political stance. We're just talking about people that we grew up in the same area. So thank you, Millie. We look forward to, I think, connecting with you again. Other than that, enjoy the rest of the evening, morning, afternoon, and we'll be in touch. Bye for now.
Thank you so much, Noah and Javu. Thank you. Bye.